How's it going, everyone? This is DJ. If you owned an Insignia Fire Edition TV for quite some time, then chances are you may came across this message on your screen when you try to install a new app or that you don't have enough storage. Maybe you noticed every time you try to use one of your streaming apps, it starts to buffer when you're trying to watch a movie or a TV show. Well, in this video, I will show you how to easily expand your storage so you can install that app that you wanted and also get rid of buffering at the same time. So without any further ado, grab your remote and let's get right to it. Alright, now in order to expand the TV's internal storage, you're not going to need much. All you're going to need is a thumb drive, something like this. Now this is a 32 gig, this is a 64 gig. Now besides of the storage capacity, which a 64 gig will be plenty, either or will do the job. One more thing that you want to pay attention to when you're purchasing a thumb drive is the USB speed. This one, for example, it's going to be a little hard to see, but it's a USB 3.2. And if you can see this one, this is a USB 3.1 speed. Even though your TV's USB port is only a 2.0 port, it is recommended to use a USB drive that is capable of 3.1 or above speed. And that's because these drives will perform better and faster than a 2.0. Now, I will leave a link in the description below as a reference for both of these drives that I'm using here. Also, another thing you may want to consider purchasing will be something like this. This is a USB hub. And the reason behind that is, since your TV only has one USB port, if you ever want to use that port for something else, let's say you get one drive like this for the internal share storage, and then one day you want to use another drive to show some pictures that you have. In order to do that, you have to remove the first drive and then plug in the second one in order to view the pictures. By using the hub like this, you can still leave your drive over here, the internal share storage, plug in the second one over here so you can view the pictures, and then you still have one more port over here. So let's say you got a keyboard or something like that, you can plug it in over here. I do have another video that you can check out that shows you in detail how to use 2 or 3 drives at the same time and some tricks on how to move certain apps to the internal share storage. I will leave a link in the description below, or you can just click on the top right corner here. Now all we have to do is connect the thumb drive to the TV's USB port, and as long as the drive is formatted as FAT32 file system, which usually these drives are, we're going to get a couple of messages, and you're going to see that in a second. So let me go connect the drive to my TV and take it from there. Alright, now that the USB drive is connected to my TV, first you will see a message like this one. It's telling you to press the menu button on the remote to view the pictures or any other files that you may have on it. And then a few seconds later, we're going to get this message, limited device access, which all it means is that in order for you to install and use apps on the external drive, you need to format it first as internal share storage. And you can press the 3-line button on the remote, and you're going to get this message over here, which you can either format it from here, or we can go into the settings, which we're going to do next. Here we're going to scroll down, go to Device and Software. You're going to click on there. And now you can see here, you got a USB drive option. So if we click on here, 2 options, eject USB drive. That's when you're using it as external share storage. You want to use this option to eject the drive first before you just unplug it. It's going to make the drive last longer. And then we got format to internal storage. Now, as you can see on the message on the right, if you format this drive, any information that you have on there will be erased. So just make sure you got nothing on there before you click on format. And then we're just going to click on format now. It's going to give it a minute. Now, it depends on the size of the drive. It may take a few seconds. It may take up to a minute. And that's it. We're just going to press OK here. And now, if you press the back button of the remote once, and we go back into USB drive, now you're going to see another option in here, format to external storage. Now, this drive, you can only use it on this TV. If you ever want to use it again, you need to come back in here, format it to external storage. Make sure you move all the apps first, and then once you format it, then you can remove it and use it on something else. So now we can go down here where it says Manage Install Applications. Click on it. Now, of course, you're not going to see anything in here. We just formatted it. So we click on Show, click on All Applications. Now you will see the list of all the apps that you have installed on your TV. Now you can do this again if we go back out. If you want to move any apps in the future after today, you can just come over here where it says Applications, click on it, go down to Manage Install Applications, and it'll be the same thing. Now, some of these apps that you already have installed on your TV, you may be able to move them right now. So it depends on the app that you have installed. For example, if we go to Downloader, you're not going to see that option. But if we go down further the list, click on this one, you will see you have the option Move to USB storage. All you got to do is click on it, and it will move it over there. Something like this. And again, it depends on the size of the app. It may take a few seconds. It may take a little more. Now, once you move this app to the USB drive, if you notice that it's not working properly, not all apps are meant to be moved to a USB drive. They work better when they're in internal storage. Just something to keep in mind here. So if you notice that it's not working correctly, all you got to do is move it back to internal storage, and you're all set. You're not going to lose any information. All right, that's it. As you can see, move to internal storage. So if we go back out, and now you will see next to it, there's a little icon that this app is installed on the thumb drive. So any app that moves to the USB storage, you will see this icon over there. Now, if we go back to the main screen, the home screen here, if we go into the magnifying glass, go down, click on it, on search, and find another app to install. Do the File Manager. And like I said, again, depends on the app that you're going to install. We're going to pick this one. It may install right away to the USB storage, or it may install to the internal storage. So we click on Download. Then we're just going to go to the home page here. We're not going to open it. And then go back to the settings. And go to Applications. And we're going to look in here for ES File Explorer. As you can see already, it has that little icon next to it that says it's already installed on the USB drive. That's because this app allows you to install it either on internal or external storage. And like I said, not all apps will be moved. Now, if there's certain apps that you want to move over there to the USB drive, like I said earlier, you can check out this other video. I go through every step that you need to take in order to move certain apps from your internal storage to the thumb drive. Check it out. I think you'll find it very helpful. And pretty much that's about it. So now if we go back out here, now you can see that you have more storage. You got an extra 28 gigs of storage where you can use that for a lot of things. Some people may want to use it for some recordings, let's say. You just create a folder and point something to that folder to record certain shows or something. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below, and I will answer everybody's question as soon as possible. If you guys found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. It does let YouTube know you like what I do here, and it does help my channel grow. Thank you for watching. This is DJ. Till next time.